Love, respect, and protect. Those are the three rules that I live by when it comes to black women. Love them, respect them, and protect them. And listen, they have to do the same. I understand that. They have to do the same for us. But as a man, those are the three rules I live by when it comes to black women. You love them, you respect them, as you will respect your mother, and you protect them because you love them so much and you don't want anything to happen to them. We got too many instances now of black women getting disrespected, not only by black men, but it begins with the black man. It begins at home. You, as a black man, have to be the one that stands up for your black woman. The same way you should stand up for yourself if you feel disrespected. The same way you come at other black men on YouTube or come at other black men, period, if they disrespect you, you should come at other men who disrespect the women as well. I am not even shocked at this point that we had black fools, ignorant idiots, talking about Shakisha Clemens deserved what she got when she got thrown on that floor and almost had her arm broken by those policemen. These are black men saying this. And I'm not throwing black men under the bus. I'm throwing the fucking clowns, the town idiots under the bus in the black community. These are the black men who love white women so much and can't stand not one black woman on this earth because they're just like the feminists out there. These are the motherfuckers that gave birth to the feminists out there. I don't know how you could be a black man and be in your right mind and even say that a black woman deserved to be manhandled like that. I'm going to say this again as I said in the other video when I made about Shakisha Clemens. Do you believe that it's okay if your mother, if your grandmother, if your daughter, if you have one, if your aunt or sister was handled like that by the police? Would that be okay? Would that be okay? That's what I want to know. I don't think you would. I don't think you'd be cool with that at all if you seen your mom, if you seen your elderly grandmother being handled like that. Because trust me, they don't give a damn what age these black women are. They will handle them. And I don't mean with care. They put them on the floor, put them in handcuffs, they get rough with them. These cops were having a fun time with this girl. They were touching her breasts, exposing her, had her on the floor. The damn video looks like they raping that woman. She deserves to get any kind of money she can get from this when she pursues this, because she was sexually assaulted as far as I'm concerned. Those three white cops were trying to rape her. They pretended that they were arresting her ass and that they were trying to get the cuffs on, but they were copping the field. That's what the fuck they were doing. And nobody can tell me anything other than that. As a black man, you should be outraged that black women are being treated like this. Just the way you should be outraged when your own black brothers are being murdered by the police. Do we murder each other? Yes, we do. None of us are fucking perfect, but every community has its fucking skeletons in the closet that they don't want to talk about. But we got to face the fact that we do have people in our community that kill us too. But when it comes to protecting the women and the children, the black men have to do their fucking job. If you decide to hang up your goddamn, your fucking tie and shoes, put them on the floor and just sit your ass the fuck down and say, fuck it, I'm throwing my hands up and I'm doing nothing. How are you a leader? You're not a leader. Too many of you black men give excuses talking about, oh, well, we try to lead, but they don't let us lead. Motherfucker, you ain't got to let no woman tell you to fucking lead. You a goddamn man. You supposed to put your fucking foot down and do what the fuck you got to do as a man and show that you could take a stand and be a fucking leader. But when I talk to you about this or any other man talks to you about this, nigga, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's a defeatist attitude already. You just cursing at me and calling me all kind of fucking names, but you can't do what I just said to do because you're scared. That's the bottom fucking line. I've never seen such a generation of scared ass black men as I see now, and it's terrible. It makes the ones who fight, who have that fire in them, who have that warrior spirit in them, it embarrasses them that they're not more like that. And it embarrasses them to the point where the women look at these men and think these are representations of every single black man. You can't look at every single black man around the entire world and say, oh, every black man is a coward, because I know he's not. But the ones who go on and say that the girl deserved to get what she got, and the ones that say that these people deserve to get beat up and these women deserve everything they get, you a coward, dude. You see these videos where these motherfuckers are they're putting cameras up in the air and recording what's happening. Yes, that's good because you got to see the crime so you can use it as evidence. But you don't have a black man that could step in and stop this shit. Because like I told you in the other video I did about this chick, if I was there, I don't give a fuck I get shot. He ain't putting his hands on that woman. And he's damn sure not going to be ripping her clothes off. I don't have to know that woman to give a fuck. She's part of my community. She's a black woman. A black woman is not supposed to be disrespected. My mother is not going to be disrespected. I have her I hold her on a pedestal. My mother is on a pedestal. I'm sure if the majority of you came from a good home and you love your mothers too, you put your mother on a pedestal. You put your daughter, if you have a daughter, on a pedestal. Imagine if somebody did something like that to one of your people that you care about. I'm just saying. Because you always want to complain and say that, we need to march for this guy that got killed by the police and this one that got killed by the police. What about the women? What about Sandra Bland, huh? What about all those women out there that get mistreated by the police, that get killed by the police? There's a list of black women that were killed by the police, and it didn't even have to happen. Where's the outrage when that happens? We supposed to be outraged when the black men and the black women get hurt or get killed by police, not just black men. You don't just go through it by yourself. A lot of us more so have it worse than the black women, but we're all black at the end of the day. And if something happens to somebody in our community, we're supposed to care about. We're supposed to care about that. I'm sick of seeing black men be cowards. The time that I came from, if a black man was on the scene, he came up to a white boy, the white boy gonna run. He know he'll get his ass whooped. And for the most part, these white boys are still scared, but when they got guns, they gonna test you. Because they know they can shoot you. And at the time we live in now, they can shoot you and get away with the shit. You are nothing but cannon fodder to these guys. You are nothing but cannon fodder. They could shoot you, they'll know they'll get away with it because you don't get sentenced for killing a black person. But if you kill an animal, you go to jail forever. They don't give a shit about you. And it makes me shake my head when I see black men talking this way and saying that the woman deserved it and that black women ain't shit. Where do you get this fucking mindset from? Where the fuck do you get this mindset from where you can get on camera and talk shit about your women and then say the white woman is this, and the white woman has the worst kind of attitude, just like a black woman have the worst kind of attitude and acts a certain ghetto way that you don't like, but you'll excuse the white woman for acting like that, but won't excuse the black woman for doing it? What makes her different? Oh, she's white. That's right. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. See, a lot of you guys just love to be into racial shit. You love to get that white woman in bed. That's what you want. So you're gonna talk all the shit you can. And when we talk about white supremacy, y'all motherfuckers, a lot of you that talk this way and have this particular mindset, you don't even think that racism exists anymore. You think that black people are complaining. You laugh at pro-black people. Hey, I'm not pro-black myself, but I want black people to be together. I want them to unite, and I want them to get along, and I want them to progress. That's what I want. And I want the black children to have a future. Do any of you fucking men who think that this woman got what she deserved, do you think that it will be okay if it happened to you and black women felt the same way? I wonder if the shoe was reversed, would you think that it's okay? Because you seem to get angry when people were talking about Stephen Clark and nobody wanted to support him. Where's the support for this woman right here? She didn't get killed by police, but she was fondled by police. The woman was raped. Are you telling me that rape is okay? Is that what you're saying? Because to me, them cops were filming on her. That's sexual assault. I have no respect for these men who get on here and say shit like this. I mean, like I said, it's not a surprise, but I had to address it. And I'm not even addressing it in the way I want to address it because I don't want to get fucked up on this channel because they're already fucking with me. People who know me and from the other channel know I go hard on fucking black men for real. Especially the ones that disrespect black women. And I went hard on the black women that disrespect black men too. So don't tell me, oh, you're a simp and this and that. Fuck you, motherfucker. See, for all these black dudes out here that want to call me a simp, they would never call me simp to my face because they get knocked the fuck out to be going to the dentist to get some new teeth because they'd be all on the floor. And I'm telling you for real. It's real talk. I ain't threatening nobody's ass. I'm telling you that would happen. Because a lot of you just talk so much shit, but you would never talk this shit in person. You would never say this to somebody's face. You would never talk this shit about a black woman. If your family was there, there's no way you'd be sitting around with your family saying that black woman got what she deserved. No fucking way. You know you wouldn't do it. I don't know your lives. I don't pretend to know your lives. But what I do know is that a black man has a hard time. He does. I know it. I'm not saying that we don't. We go through a lot of shit. People need to understand what we go through as well, and I understand that much. But my point is, if you are a black man, you are the defender of your house. You defend your family. You work and support your family. Your woman could work too, I know. But you're the breadwinner the majority of the time. If someone comes in your house threatening your family, you're the first line of defense. You don't hide behind your wife. You don't hide behind your child. You are the man of the house. That means that you are the man that will defend and die for that house if you have to. And the problem is with a lot of you black men out there, you don't have this fire. You don't have this backbone no more. I don't know what the fuck happened to y'all. Y'all just, the ones in my time, and the ones before I was born in my father's time, they had fire. I don't know what happened to y'all. Y'all got so much fire when it comes to talking shit about other women in the community and what they're doing, or talking about what another man is doing. But you have no fire when it counts, when it comes to defending yourself against a white man who's perpetrating white supremacy against you, because what it is you're too busy wanting to be his friend. You're too busy wanting to coon it out and be cool with this dude because you want to get that white girl. See, a lot of you black men have become weak because of the white woman. You have this white woman in your head that you can't wait to screw. So I'm going to do what I got to do to get in the white man's good graces so I can get into that white girl's pants. And the ones who I'm talking about know who the fuck I'm talking about. I don't need no black man come here saying, not all black men, like, shut your mouth, because I'm fucking tired of saying it. At this point, if it doesn't pertain to you, then shut your ass up and don't worry about it. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this attitude by black men. And then we want to see, we want to say that black women shouldn't be going with white. Let me tell you something. You going with white women makes them feel like they don't matter to you, which they obviously don't, but they must do, because for some reason you still continue to keep them in your fucking mouth. If you don't like black women, you don't love black women, you don't care about them, why do you still talk about them? I talk about black women because I love them. You talk about black women but you hate them, which makes no sense. You contradict yourself. If a black man does not have any love for a black woman and has nothing but love for white women and non-black women, he should not be having black women in his mouth constantly. He shouldn't be talking about what they're doing. He shouldn't be worrying about what they're doing because it doesn't concern him, because they are not his concern. He does not put them on a pedestal. He doesn't have any interest in them at all. So he should not give a shit. But the fact that you're being addressed, and I'm addressing you in the nicest way I can, because I can't go all out like I used to. I'm trying to be very calm and address you in a very nice way, because I know one of you motherfuckers are watching. Two of you may be watching. It'll show in the fucking dislikes. It'll show. Okay? I don't understand how you as a black man, even if you can't stand some of the shit that these black women do, you could think it's okay that they get manhandled by white men like this. They get spit in the face. You got little boys getting spit in the face by white men, and white men telling them they're going to kill them. You know why that's happening? Because you, black men, are allowing it to happen. If you check every single white man or every single non-black person who is perpetrating hatred towards somebody in our community, they won't be doing that shit no more. Trust me. It used to be a time where motherfuckers don't even go down to Harlem because they know they get killed in certain areas down there. Okay? In black neighborhoods, they would not go down there because they were afraid of you motherfuckers. Not something to be proud of, but at the same time, it showed the presence, it showed the force of what the black man was capable of. And there's still black men that got that fire in them too, but there's not a lot. We're a dying breed, and if we do have that fire, it's hidden somewhere because a lot of you are not showing it. You show it the wrong fucking way. You show it towards the wrong people, and then when it counts, it's not there. You bitch up like little bitches when a white man comes at you, but when a black man comes at you, you want to give him everything you got. When a black woman comes at you, you want to give her everything you got. Give it to the right motherfucker. How about that? A lot of you are fucking Tommy Sotomayor sympathizers and hardcore Tito followers and shit, and love this white women shit all fucking day. But a black woman, you don't care what happens to her. But I bet you if that white woman, if something happened to her, you'd be all over that shit in a minute. Oh, in a fucking heartbeat. It's terrible, man. I don't understand your mindset. I don't understand. Oh, look at this guy talking like a little bitch. No, you're the little bitch. You're the little bitch because you're scared. You're the bitch. These people don't scare me, but they scare you. Whenever you get on camera and you say it's okay for a black woman to go through that, or you go in the social media columns in the comments section and say that black woman got what she deserved when a white man handled her, you are saying that it's okay for these white men to put their hands on them. And that means your mom, your grandmother, your child, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever. Even if some of you have girlfriends who are black, even though you're still pussy, that means it's okay. That's exactly what you're telling them. You're telling them it's okay. It's not okay. Y'all motherfuckers need to get your mind right. Because right now it's not.